Today we're looking at how to draft your basic back pattern. The measurements you use are actually your measurements divided by 4 on the body. Your body measurements divided by 4, because this pattern I have here is 1/4 of that's my body measurement is divided by 4 here. Now my front is into 2, my front is folded into 2, the back is folded into 2. This is one part of the back. So when you're cutting on fabric, you're using this pattern now to cut 2 out. So you're working with one part of your measurement here now. So the first thing we're going to do is to mark the vent. The vent is that part at the back of a fitted dress or a fitted skirt, that fold behind that allows you walk. So I'm marking 2 inches for my vent. It can actually be more, but we're doing this 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. We mark. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is to mark zip allowance. Our zip allowance is 1 inch, so I'm marking 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch. I use a straight ruler and mark it out. Now, the next thing we're going to do now is to mark in the body measurements. I'm using my measurements here. From my shoulder to my bust is 10.5, half inch sewing allowance. From my shoulder to my waist is 15.5, half inch sewing allowance. From my waist to my hip is 8 inches. So the next thing we're going to do now is to mark in the measurements. I like to rule it in, so I'm going to sort of rule straight lines. The lines actually allow you see what is. That's my bust line. This is my waistline. This is my hip line. Then my bust measurement is 37. 37 divided by 4 is 9 2/4. So I'm going to just mark 9 2/4. My sewing allowance is 1.5 inch. My waist measurement is 33. 33 divided by 4 is 8.5. I mark half inch, 1 inch sewing allowance, 1.5 inch, 1 inch dart, 1.5 inch sewing allowance. My hip is 42. 42 divided by 4 is 10.5. 1.5 inch sewing allowance. Then the next thing we're going to do now is to rule in the measurements. This is from my waist to my hip. You just rule this way. So if I actually get to bend the ruler, if you can bend a ruler like this, wonderful. You rule. And then the down part, I'm going to just take a straight line first before we fit it. You know, we're actually working, we're actually making a pencil dress. So from my waist to my bust, this is, see what I have now. See how it came. My bust is here. My bust is here. My bust is here. See where my waist mark is. So what you do is you mark it. See my hand now. You mark it straight up like this. Because this is how the body is shaped. You can't go and mark like this. No. You mark it straight this way. So we are coming down now. Down here, I already marked a straight line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark 1.5 inch. Add it down, then I rule it in. So then we're looking at the top now. At this up now, we have the shoulder. My shoulder is 15. 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. So I'm marking my 7.5 here, and then 1/2 inch sewing allowance. My neck, the basic neck measurement is 3 by 3. So what happens now is that this is 3. My basic neck measurement back, it's 3 by 1. You know, so this is 3 and this is 1. So I'm just ruling it in like this. So this is, then at the shoulder here, my shoulder slant for back is actually 1 inch. So I'm marking in 1 inch now. You use your ruler to rule it in. The next thing we're doing now is getting our armhole line. Our armhole line is actually from the shoulder we come down 9 inch. The next line we'll have here is our across chest line. Our cross chest line behind, we're going to do 5 inches. So this is the armhole line. This is the across back line. Our cross back line, this is my armhole line. Then this is my across back line, is from shoulder to 5 inches. I'm now going to rule a straight line. So then the next thing here is we'll use the French curve. we'll use the French curve, but first let me rule a straight line. So we'll get a straight line from where my shoulder measurement ended to my armhole line, and then I now make sure that this line gets up to that point. I cross it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to use my ruler, my French curve. This is my French curve. You know, it's different from the one I used in the other one, but if this is what you have, it will also work. So you just mark. So I've marked it in now. The next thing I'm going to do now is our back isn't straight. The back is all sort of curvy, so I'm going to mark in ½ inch into my measurement. So from here to here, I've gone in ½ inch. Then from here, this is my zip line. This is my zip allowance. I'm going to mark ½ inch there. So if I mark ½ inch here, my zip allowance now remains ½ inch. I now mark into it with another ½ inch to complete my allowance 1 inch. So I'm going to mark, I'm going to sort of curve it in the way it's going to be. This is like a dart. So we're going this way, we're going this way. The key is you allow it enter naturally. So this is that, then this is that, and then this is that, you know. And then the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to cut out this part of the vent, because you remember that a vent usually is towards the down. There's really nothing up but the zip and the zip allowance. So what I'm going to do is we're going to mark my vent. I think with fold and all that, I'll do 10 inches. So I mark 10 inches. So I'm going to cut all the way from here to here now. So what I'm going to do is you sort of mark. You can use your French curve. It's a very easy French curve to get. It's a type that's most good to use. So I'm cutting out now. Yeah, this part is gone. So I have my vent now. And remember that, look at here, when you're cutting here, you cut like this. So this is my vent is now down. The next thing I'm going to do now is to put in my darts. Now you remember that I've said before, I don't know if you heard me say this, that your darts, it's to get your darts, we divided our measurements into 4. Then it's one part of the measurement that's this waist measurement here now. Now to get your dart, you divide the measurements you have here into 2, which is 2. I had 8.5. You remember that I marked this in, so this is my 8.5 now. Then I have 1 inch zip allowance. I have my 1.5 inch zip allowance, which is, I'm actually still good, no wonder. So what I have here now is my 8.5. now I'm going to divide it into 2. That's where my first dart leg is. I'm going to just put a line there. A straight line is good. It's actually a guide to help you. So I'm going to now put my darts half this way, half this way, half this way, half this way. This is centered. So my top dart like this, it's actually, I'm doing it 7 inches. Then down is 5 inches. So I'm marking it in now. This is this is this, this is this, this is this. Okay, so this is what I have now. So this is what I have now. This is my basic block pattern. So the next thing to do now is to cut it out. I'm going to just cut it. This is how you do your basic back pattern. My name is V African.